You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
City Hall Brawl. A potential land annexation by Cherokee Village has many citizens up in arms. By Lauren Siebert. If you think your Council of 8 would be favored by any judge or jury in this land, you are sadly mistaken, because your basis of annexation would be considered blatantly abusive of the rights of others. Here is a little free advice. Save your money that your city desperately needs to spend wisely. Leave us alone by not funding any initiation toward annexation, unless you want a lengthy legal battle. We have the resources. We are pleased with the support of Fulton County officials and surrounding communities, and we will fight to protect our rights to the highest courts, Philip Orr said, regarding the potential annexation of his land. Nearly doubling the design capacity of the Cherokee Village City Hall, a crowd of almost 200 citizens verbally pounded city officials at the February 16 City Council meeting over a possible annexation of 3,680 acres of land between Ash Flat and Cherokee Village land, that the owners are pulling out all the stops to defend. Before the meeting came to order, Cherokee Village Mayor Lloyd Heffley argued back and forth with members of the crowd, who wished to discuss the potential annexation. While the audience cheered and clapped for those who spoke up to engage the subject, Heffley refused to discuss the issue of annexation during the regular meeting. According to Cherokee Village Planning and Zoning Commission Chairman Tom Rizzo, the Planning and Zoning Commission first introduced the possible annexation issue in early February in an effort to expand retail business opportunity for the city. We're in a budget crisis right now, and it's because we don't have retail businesses. We're at the breaking point. Are we going to be aggressive or just be a retirement community? Rizzo stated, during the Planning Zoning Commission report segment of the meeting. The council did not allow any discussion from the crowd at this time. After the meeting was adjourned, the council members remained seated to hear statements from the audience. We appreciate all that Cherokee Village has to offer, and have family members and friends largely responsible for its existence, but, in due respect, the city of Cherokee Village constantly has issues with its 14,000 acres, while the stewards of the estimated 3,680 acres Cherokee Village desires, remain peacefully happy until now, Philip Orr said. There are a lot of reasons for the landowners to be opposed to being annexed into the city of Cherokee Village. For instance, the city has an ordinance against livestock. If we are annexed, then what about our farms? Even if they grandfather in our right to have livestock, what about if the farm sells someday? The buyer isn't protected. The property value will be devastated, Orr said. This is the second annexation issue to pass through City Hall in the past 12 months. The first annexation involved Cherokee Acres, a 10-resident, 160-acre section of Fulton County. The result was the April 7, 2011 annexation of the land in the face of 100% opposition from all property owners. Nearly a year later, in the February 16 meeting, citizens persisted in addressing the mayor and the council members, stating their opinion that the city had not been forthcoming with the annexation plans, and questioned the council members on their motives. Mayor Heffley reminded everyone that the Planning and Zoning Commission meetings are open to the public and they would be the proper place to discuss any annexation plans, and repeated that there would be nothing about those plans to discuss at the city council meeting. When one citizen asked if the crowd were to leave, if the present annexation issue would be discussed in their absence, Councilmember Jerry Adams replied, possibly. The council stated that nothing had been decided as far as the annexation, adding that the issue had not even been presented to council, and was only in the early discussion phase with the Planning and Zoning Commission. You have the power to nip this in the bud right now then, landowner Bob Murphy said. As community members and citizens of Cherokee Village proceeded to pressure the council, Tom Rizzo was asked by council to explain to both the council and those present exactly what actions had been taken so far regarding any possible annexation plans. and the reasoning behind those actions. Our job is to help Cherokee Village maintain property values. We're in a situation right now where we are a tourist and retirement community, Rizzo said. We're in a place where we can continue to do that, or to try and become more of a progressive town. According to Rizzo, if the city of Ash Flat were to expand to the west, Cherokee Village would be landlocked, as far as highway frontage goes, stating that Highland and Hardy are already surrounding Cherokee Village to the east. The P&Z Commission is looking into the future. Because of the financial state of the city, some members of the city council had suggested the city needed more retail businesses, Rizzo said. We started discussing this February 1st, about areas to possibly annex. We were looking for the okay to spend $450 for 2 possible surveys. P&Z won't spend any money before we come to ask the council for approval. Originally Rizzo was on the agenda for the city council meeting, but asked to be removed, and was asked why. We have not decided what we're going to do, and we're getting a lot of negative input, Rizzo explained, and we understand that, but we're looking at the 10 to 20. We're still looking at the issues and we understand their feelings on the issues, so we're backing up a little bit, Rizzo said. It doesn't help having a big crowd. We're going to discuss it in the March meeting. According to a new organization, residents of Cherokee Village opposed to annexation. Many Cherokee Village residents also believe the annexation is not in the city's best interest. Several citizens opposed to being annexed had come prepared with literature and other documentation to present to the council. One such document was a letter sent by Beverly Nix, daughter of one of the potentially affected landowners, who is also on the Metropolitan Planning and Zoning Commission for Jonesboro, ARC. The letter discussed how the annexation did not meet any of the requirements to be valid, and added a question simply about the practicality of annexation in this case. How many additional policemen, firefighters, police stations, fire stations, trash pickup, etc. would the expenses be for this annexation? If you cannot provide the services and balanced budget for the current city area, what is your thought process in adding additional land, thus requiring additional expenses? Nix asked. After the reading, the council members had no comment. Currently, the group opposed to the annexation has formed 2 organizations, one comprised of landowners in the annexation area and another comprised of Cherokee Village citizens. According to Philip Orr, the group is working on a website, t-shirts saying no to city, legal counsel, watch committees and more, in an effort to save their land. In reality, we should gate the community we occupy from Cherokee Village, until you gain the ability to govern yourself better, Orr said, closing his letter to the council.
Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.